Hello students, how are you all? So let's start with our value education class today. Okay, now before we go ahead, I want you all to just tell me one thing or think about one thing. Now many times you must have heard either your parents or some other elderly person member from your family saying, don't go with that child, don't play with that boy or that girl, he or she is not good girl, don't play with them, right? You must have heard this. So why do they say so, children? Now let's try to find out with the help of our next chapter, that is chapter 4, the sages and the parrots. Long, long ago, a number of sages led by the great sage Saunaka set out on a pilgrimage. Once, during their journey, they were passing through a forest. The walk was tiring, and to add to their woes, it even began to rain heavily. Soon, all of them got weary. There was no place, even inside, where the sages could take shelter. So, the sages had to keep walking. The rain kept on pouring and was now accompanied even by violent winds. This made it even more difficult for the sages to walk. The sages now began to pray for divine help. Now let's see the new words. Woes. Okay, woes means sorrow, misery. So it was already raining, they were tired, they were walking, and to add to their misery, it started raining heavily. And soon all of them got weary. Weary is the new word. It means tired. So soon they got tired of walking. As the sages were praying, they came upon a forest hamlet which wore a deserted look. They thought that their prayers had been answered. However, on a closer look, they realized that far from being a place to seek shelter in, that hamlet was not even a place for respected sages and seers to even look at. It would be considered a sacrilege, for it was a living place of hunters. It looked deserted only because the people living there were out on hunting grounds. However, looking above at the dark rain clouds, the sages decided to take shelter there, and so they entered it. So new word is hamlet. Okay, now what is hamlet? It is a small settlement or a village. Okay, so what happened there? Okay, the next word is deserted. So what they did? It was empty. No one was there. So this small village, okay, where they came upon to a forest. In the forest, they found one small settlement which was empty. Nobody was there. Okay, then the seers. Seers means the persons with spiritual knowledge. Okay, they are the wise person, sages and seers. So they went into this hamlet. They saw this hamlet which was not worth for their living. Okay, it would be considered a sacrilege. Sacrilege means sin or disrespect. So here the seers, okay, these holy persons, they came here looking for a place for shelter, but they found one hamlet and it was not worth for them, as it would be considered a sin or disrespect to live or stay in that place. There was a parrot in a cage in the first house. As Sage Saunaka neared the house, the foul-mouthed parrot shrieked and hurled abuses at him. It said, you sage, you mindless fellow, why have you come here with your band? Don't you know we are hunters? You are not welcome here to give us sermons. Go, be gone, and don't even step into this place again. The reverend sage was shocked to hear such a foul-mouthed parrot. Okay, let's see the new words. Foul-mouthed. It means rude, a dirty parrot. A parrot who was speaking very rudely. Then shrieked. Shrieked means screamed, shouted. Abuses. So you're giving harmful words, bad words. Okay, so there they saw a parrot. He was foul-mouthed Okay, he was very dirty and he screamed bad words at them. Then sermons. Sermons here means religious speech, religious talk given by these seers and sages. Reverent. Reverent here means respectful. So the respectful sage was shocked to hear such a foul-mouthed parrot. That is such a rudely or a dirty parrot. Humbly, he turned and stood under a tree, a little distance away. However, the parrot could not brook this too. He shouted at the pitch of his voice, You! Didn't you hear what I just said? Get lost! None of the sages could bear this ill treatment of their guru, sage Saunaka. So they entreated him to lead them ahead on the path and prayed to God to give them a better place for shelter. Sage Saunaka was calm and serene, and he led the group of sages away from the hunters' hamlet. Okay, so that place was not worth for their staying. So new word, brook, means to tolerate. So the parrot could not tolerate that the sages were there, still there. Okay. Next word is entreated. Here means pleaded, requested. So they pleaded when the parrot started shouting on them. The other sages, they pleaded sage guru to lead the path ahead. Okay. Then serene. Serene here means peaceful and untroubled. So sage Saunaka was calm and very peaceful, and he was not troubled by what the parrot was saying. Soon they came upon a hermitage. The ascetics living in the hermitage had been to the river to bathe and bring water for the worship of God. All the sages were happy to see the hermitage. Sage Saunaka led them all into it. As they entered, a sweet, loving voice greeted them all. Welcome, O honorable masters. It is our great good fortune that you, holy sages, have graced our ashram. My masters have just gone by to the river for their holy bath and will return soon. On their behalf, I welcome you all, led by the great Saunaka, to our humble abode. Pray, O great ones, please make yourselves comfortable by... So let's see the new words here. Hermitage, it means a place where a religious person lives. So all the religious person, wise people, they live here actually. Okay, so this is hermitage. Ascetics, it means monks or the sadhus. Then abode, it means home, place. Okay, so sage Saunaka along with the other sage, they came upon a place where all the other religious persons, people were staying. Okay, and the monks who were staying there, the religious people who were living there, they had gone for a bath. By washing your feet with the water in the pots and then taking your seat in the hall. Also, please do partake of the juicy fruits and roots that have been kept for your refreshment there. Saying so, a parrot bowed to the sages reverently from his cage. The parrot looked very calm and serene. One look at it and the great sage Saunaka knew that the parrot was an abode of many divine qualities. Okay, so new word here means partake, means to eat. So the parrot is requesting the sages to have something, right, to eat something. That is the juicy fruits and roots. Extremely pleased with the highly courteous parrot, sage Saunaka came near it and said, Lovely bird, before we arrived in this ashram, we had been to a hunter's hamlet. A parrot was there too. However, he was awfully foul-mouthed and had only evil qualities. But you are different from him. You are filled with divine qualities. How come? So the new word is courteous. It means polite. Okay, so sage Saunaka was pleased with the polite parrot. Okay, and he was awfully. Awfully is the next word. It means extremely. So here sage is saying that the other parrot which was there in the hamlet, he was extremely rude, foul-mouthed. The parrot said, "O reverend one, that parrot you met at the hunter's hamlet is actually my twin brother. However, he was fostered by brutal hunters and I by noble sages. Being with the hunters has made him aggressive and cruel, while the divine nature of the sages has made my mind calm and serene." The parrot continued, "Such is the power of the company we keep. Good always spreads good around, while bad always spreads evil." Sage Sonaka was pleased with parrot's words. He then said, "Yes, indeed, one must always keep good company. It will make one virtuous and also bring about goodness." Having said this, Sage Sonaka blessed the parrot to attain a high destiny and resumed his journey with his group of sages. Okay, followed. So the new word here is fostered. It means brought up, raised by. Brutal means cruel. Okay, the cruel hunters. And virtuous means noble, honest. So if you keep good company, it will make you noble, honest, and will also bring about good qualities, goodness from you. Okay, goodness in you. Destiny. Destiny here means fortune. Okay, so what happened here? Sage Sonaka blessed the parrot to attain a high fortune, high future, good future, prosperous future. Okay, so that is the lesson. And what is the moral here? Good company makes one virtuous. Followed? Now these are some of the questions which you are supposed to go through it. All the answers are there in the lesson itself. So just read the chapter and you will get the answer. I'll read out the questions for you. Answer the following. What is a hamlet? Then second one, why did the sages decide to take shelter in the hamlet? And the third one, what did the foul-mouthed parrot say to Sage Sonaka? Next, how did Sage Sonaka react when the foul-mouthed parrot shouted at him? Fifth one, how did the parrot in the hermitage greet him? What was the difference between the parrot in the forest hamlet and the parrot living in the hermitage? And the seventh, what is the moral of this story? Now, I hope you know now why your parents say so. Okay, we'll stop here for today. Bye, children.